Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And tonight I have a bonus card for my featured stamp set for this month, which is the To a Wild Rose bundle. So if you've placed a minimum $50 order before shipping and tax on my Stampin' Up! Website, or you've followed my blog, www.thestampcamp.com, and used my hostess code, you received an unlock code to all the password for all the PDF files that I will be doing this month, all month long, with the featured stamp set To a Wild Rose. So not only do you get the bundle of cards, the PDF for those that you see on my blog, but all month long when I use this stamp set, you will be able to go into that album and find the PDF file and download it. So that's where you're going to find this for tonight. If you have any questions, you can email me, glenda@thestampcamp.com. Hello, ladies. Thanks for joining. My day is going really well. Thanks, Ruth. I hope your day was good too. Let's get started here. I'm going to switch you over so that you can see what we're going to be making tonight. It is this gorgeous card right here. The camera never does this justice. It is just gorgeous, but I am partial to pinks. I am a pink girl. So this card here, this is the lovely lipstick. I don't know how it's showing on your laptop or computer that you're looking on, but in mine it almost looks red, but it is pink. It is a hot pink. I love it. And it is a card, so a regular card. And then on the front here is where you can put your gift card. So it is a gift card holder and a card all in one. This could be for a wedding. I tell you, it is gorgeous. It would make a great, gorgeous wedding card. Because I do not have a sentiment on it, you can use it for many different occasions. So you could make up a bunch of these and then just have them on hand for when you had a wedding or a birthday, somebody's retiring, I don't know, a teacher gift. There's so many things that you could use this card for that you're going to want to have many of them on hand. And it's just gorgeous as well. So again, I said it features my stamp set for this month, which is the To a Wild Rose. Now you want the bundle because the bundle has the coordinating dies that go with it. But then with the dies, you get these fun things that there's not a stamp for, but they do create other die cuts. Like this, there's not a stamp, but it's a die cut flower. You got some more leaves. You got a little center. But we are going to be using this fun one tonight. So let's get started. I paired it with the basket weave embossing folder. So that was all in there, and all the supplies are listed on my blog post for today, and it's www.thestampcamp.com. The base of our card is Whisper White. So we're going to fold that in half. We'll start with the card, and then we'll do the gift card that goes on top. This is our lovely lipstick, which I've ran already through the basket weave embossing folder, and I think you can see that, and that's going to go on the front. When I use an embossing folder, especially these 3D embossing folders, I like to attach them to my card with the liquid glue. Actually, I'm finding I really like the liquid glue for just about assembling the whole card, because when I created this card, I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago already. Today when I picked it up to get the supplies ready for tonight, the gift card fell off the front. And that's because I just used my snail adhesive to attach it, and it fell off. So you're going to want to use your liquid glue. I love the Fast Fuse, which we don't sell anymore, but that was a very sticky, tacky glue for something like this. Or you can use your white liner tape, anything that is going to really stick it down well. So I'm just holding it here for a minute. And then we'll get started on the gift card portion of it. But I love this embossing folder. It is a must-have, I feel. So now we're going to do this portion right here. And this is our little gift card holder. But when it's closed and tied, you really can't tell that it's a gift card holder. It just looks like a gorgeous card. So you're going to start with a piece of Whisper white cardstock. And this is 5.5 by 3 3/4. And then you're just going to go ahead and fold that in half. Just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to open it up and we're going to create our pocket for the gift card. So what I did was I cut a piece of our lovely lipstick cardstock. This is 2 by 2 3/4. And when you create a pocket, keep in mind that you only want to do glue on the sides and across the bottom. And you kind of want to keep it tight to the sides because we got to fit our gift card in there. So I'm going to go just like that. Now this is our little strip. Now we're going to attach that across the front. This was made with our coordinating dies that go with our stamp set. So I'm going to try to, I want to go straight here. I'm trying to do it the same on both sides. And I probably should have attached this and then I could have just cut it off once I had it attached. But it's just giving some decoration to that pocket just to make it pretty. If you wanted to, you could put a sentiment on there. But I thought this little intricate die cut from the coordinating pack would make it gorgeous. So I just did little dots of glue on there. I think that's the best way to attach it. And if you got a little bit too much excess, oops, I was going to say just pat it down and that will take off the excess, but leave enough to attach it. Just like so. So that's our pocket. We created our pocket for our gift card. So I'm going to just set that aside. The next thing you're going to want to do is create your roses. So the rose, I use the Stamparatus, and I demonstrated that on another video. So if you haven't seen it, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is the Stamp Camp, and check out how to use the Stamparatus with the 2 A Wild Rose stamp set. But I use the lovely lipstick, Melon Mambo, and then the lighter shade of pink is the Flirty Flamingo. And then for the leaves, I use Mossy Meadow and Pear Pizzazz, and I have 2 leaves. So what we're going to do, bring this back in. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back sides of these. My hands are a little sticky. I'm going to try to place this so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to stay within the perimeter of this gift card holder. On my sample, I went off a little bit, which it opens and closes fine, but it does make it a little bit tighter. I think you can go off the edge on the right-hand side because that is not going to be, interrupted. This one on the left, when you open it, it might bend that. So we're just going to stay right in the perimeter there of our card, and then we'll come in with our rose like so. Actually, you know what? I'm supposed to put my ribbon around it first. Back it up. That's one nice thing about dimensionals is they're pretty forgiving. But I forgot to put my ribbon. This is the lovely lipstick, and I didn't measure. This is how I measure. So now you know how I do it. I fold it around, and I'm going to actually tie this because it just makes it easier to work with. So I'm going to tie this in a bow. And it doesn't have to be pretty now because it's just going to be there so that I can bring in my rose here. All right. But I just needed that underneath there. I could have probably fed it through, but it's easier just to take it off. Okay. Now you want to keep that flat. I know I got it long enough here to tie. So now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to come in with my glue. And you want to glue this to your card front so that it doesn't fall off. So just going to center that just like that. Kind of hold that in place there for a few minutes. And then I can probably tie this. And then I wouldn't trim your ends as short as you want until you've completely put your gift card on the inside and you're ready to close it and not open it again. Because once you cut them down shorter, sometimes it makes it harder to open them up. Then I'm just going to come in with my pearls. I think this is what really makes it happen. It just gives it that little pop and elegance that I look for. You know me and my pearls. I love my bling. That is it. How easy and cool is that? So again, it is a card. And then you have your gift card on the front. That goes on the inside. So again, I would wait to tie that until you're totally ready to send that out. And then just trim up your ends. You can have your bow as small or as big as you like. I'm going to trim a little bit. It's kind of long. So that is your tip and technique for the wild rose. Create that gift card and card all in one. You can see this is faded out a little bit. The ink did fade. And every time I do the roses, I'll get different looks. It's just depending on how many times I re-inked it and stamped it using the Stamparatus. So any questions? Thank you. I thought it was very pretty myself. And like I said, I'm partial to pinks. So easy to make, and it is a beautiful card. So that is it for tonight. Make sure that you share, like my Facebook page, share it, and comment that you shared, and you'll be in the drawing to receive one of these cards. Visit my Facebook page on Sunday to see who the lucky winners of every day this week is. So yeah, leave comments. Thanks for stopping by.